Good evening, everybody. Uh, Hope you're all getting ready for your holiday weekend. Wanted to come on tonight and share some stuff with you. Uh, was really encouraged by some videos I watched, and it made me want to do this particular video uh, just to highlight a few things. Um, this channel was originally created um, in memory of a great YouTuber that really encouraged me during the loss of my wife, and really loved their channel and or channels and the content that they put out. And he was a person who was very straightforward, and I will never forget how he made me laugh and encouraged me, and learned a ton from all of his videos. And that's originally I wanted to say thank you and to dedicate basically the channel out of gratitude, to say thank you. But as encouraging and as outgoing and as bold as he was, it's encouraged me, and along with him, a few others now that have cropped up that I've watched for some time, that have really, I guess you could have to say they put a fire underneath my rear in some very, very dark days. And I'm really truly honored, grateful for this type of content and what I've went through and how they have encouraged me. But there's come a time when you've got to stand up and be bold, and we're living in that day and age now. Here we are facing a 4th of July, and at the rate we're going, how many more are we going to have? So I think it's time to put on the gloves and to come out and like I said, and say that we've got to stand up, folks. This is it's getting bleak out there, and we need people that are bold and courageous. And I'm now hearing that, oh well, we need to shrink back a little, and we need to, be more kumbaya, and everybody let's hold hands, and let's be soft and mousy and quiet, and let's not talk about any of the problems and concerns that could help in these dark days. You're not going to get any help from behind the pulpit, and I don't care what you think. I really don't care what you think. It's obvious that there are only a very small amount of people behind the pulpits that are willing to step up and speak out on not just political issues, but they won't even talk about the modern day problems that everyday people, young people, older people, whatever, are facing today. They won't do anything. They won't say anything. Oh, well, let's just teach the Bible. Well, that's fine, but the Bible you're teaching is only 2/3 of the Bible, and you're leaving out the last third. And oh well, we'll just preach the Bible. We can't say anything. We have to keep our mouth shut. Otherwise, we're going to lose our tax write-off. Oh, whoop-dee-dee. Or we're going to lose big amounts of money from donors because we've been outspoken. Make your choice, folks. Make your choice. Is it money that you're serving, or is it God? So you decide. I mean, it's going to come down to what each person is willing to decide for themselves and their families. It's not going to be a group decision, and I hate to see people shrink back. I love seeing boldness and courageous people. So outstanding. There's been a few people that are just off the charts great, and I'm going, wowie, wow, where did that come from? Well, and you think, I'm just not gonna. It's going to be everybody's personal, like I said, choice whether they're going to shrink back. Are you going to just say, oh well, now I have to be nice and soft and cuddly, and not say anything? Well, you do what you got to do. Somebody, I forgot who said it, was saying something like this before, and I couldn't believe they were saying it. I believe it was a pastor that was going, well, all these stores now are doing the displays of all the interesting clothing line and all that, and they're going, well, yeah, but they're all doing it, and so we gotta shop, so you gotta live. I'm going, oh, that made me so torqued. If I would have had a bucket of tomatoes, I probably would have plastered the guy. Yeah, it's true. You got to live. Now it's going to be your choice. Are you going to frequent all those places and all those stores and businesses or wherever just because they have a great sale and you want to pick up a few things? It's going to be. So what does that say? What does that say? Oh, that sounds like real commitment, huh? Well, we gotta live, so we're just gonna. So, can you imagine what the other parts of their lives are like? Well, we gotta do this, we gotta do that, so we've got to compromise. What the heck? It's gonna come down to everybody's gonna have to make their own choice. And are you gonna stand for God? Are you gonna make that total commitment, or are you just gonna shrink back and say, oh, geez, well. I got to get to the mall, and I got to get here, and I got to get there, and I got to pick up this, and I got to pick up that, and you got to have the stylish clothes, and you've got to have the most prestigious food, and everything else. So we got to live, Oh, please. I don't know what to think other than grow a spine and go out and do what the right thing is to do. Don't just throw in the towel and cow down to these people and become nice and soft and mousy, lovey-dovey, group hug. Give me a break. We're living in some interesting times. I was going to create a video for 4th of July along these lines, and hopefully I can get that out. And so, but it's going to fall somewhere into that category. I'm not going to say everything, but it's going to come down to this is it. This could very well be, a fourth down. And is this it? Is this going to be? Is this going to be the whole ball game right here? But I do agree with the fact that all these things you're putting your faith and your trust in is ridiculous. Gold and silver and get rich quick schemes and send $29.95 to Pastor Super Duck, and all your problems will magically go away. It's got to stop. It's just got to stop. I mean, our political, that thing. Well, your blessed hope isn't riding on Air Force One, so there's only one way to get America back to what it was like before. And could it recover? Could it come back? I mean, is there a possibility? Sure. At least there is a possibility. It could. Everything is possible. But to entertain that idea, there's only one way to do that, and that's to have the entire nation turn back to God. And do you think that that's going to happen? I don't know how you. I only have a bachelor's degree, so I don't know how to calculate the probabilities of that. And I don't think that they're very high, or it doesn't look like they're very high at this point. So that's how you're going to get America great again. And are we too far down the path to turn around? Well, maybe not. It all depends on what God wants, not what we want. Sure, we don't want to see America in decline, but if God has removed His hand of protection from this nation and has decided that, I've seen enough, then that's it. As much as we want to, keep things or get things back to the way they were, it's whatever God wants is what's going to happen. And if He's seen enough of what's going on, and that's it. If He decides that's it, it's over with. It's sad. Everybody is feeling kind of bummed out that seeing a once great nation, struggle. But if it's His choice, it's His call. It's His choice. It's nobody else's. So, on another note, I wanted to bring up a few things. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a counselor. I'm not anything. Just a guy in a basement. But I wanted to come out and to say this because I don't really feel the need to apologize for how would you say this, for liking these bold individuals, for admiring them, for admiring their stand, for what they've done through the political times, even if they would decide not to do any of the political things anymore, or to take certain things on, that's fine, that's the thing. But if you get to the point where you can't warn the people of the upcoming events, you can't warn them of the everyday perils, you can't make that biblically relevant in the churches, in your everyday life, boy, that's a hard pill to swallow. But I'm not gonna apologize for admiring some incredible people, some incredible folks. I really was awestruck, and no apologies. I just won't do it. I can't apologize for. What's sad is the people that were that bold and that courageous. Even if they were brass, or people thought they came off the wrong way or whatever. What's interesting is what they actually said, what they actually did in those videos. I mean, the actual message that they put forth was 100% right. So they could say, well, we can't do that anymore, or whatever. Or we don't want to do that anymore. That's fine, but you'll never convince me that the actual content of what they were saying was wrong. Because I'm not going to. I wouldn't believe it in a million years. What they said was exactly what everybody wanted to hear. Absolutely, everybody was so glad and so just pumped up that somebody had the courage and the boldness to say what everybody else was thinking, and so there really isn't any need to apologize for admiring these people. So I just won't do it. So on that personal note, I thought I'd just kind of throw that out there. Won't do it. And I hope that there's others, but we need bold people. We need people that are really bold, very courageous, and are willing to take on what needs to be taken on. I don't know where that's going to come from, but that's what we need. And I'm hoping that we're going to get a group of young people or older young people, anybody that's going to be willing to stand up and do that. There are a lot of great people on YouTube that are coming up now that that are just great, just absolutely fantastic. So I'm hoping, and a couple of them I shouldn't say, but a couple of them I've seen recently from the hat state that I'm wearing. But I'm enjoying watching those people, and I wish everyone could make a decision. And actually, they are making a decision. Everybody's going to either be woke or they're not woke, or they're going to stand up one way or the other at some point. They've made a choice in their life, either to serve God or to serve man. And so it's going to become clearer and clearer and clearer who is who, and I think we're fastly reaching a point where we're going to be separating the good from the evil. But anyway, I'm not going to bore you with a long sermon or any long talk tonight or anything like that. I wanted to come on and just express those few things, and I hope everybody has a great night. I want to put out that 4th of July video because I think it's important. Again, I'm not going to say everything that I want to put into it, but I do want to stress the point that could this be it? I mean, is this put as much meat on the Barbie as you can. Is this the last 4th of July? Could this be is this the decline totally of our country, or should we be hopeful that in the days to come that things are going to get better? And but the turnaround, like I said, is going to come totally if this nation doesn't turn toward God. I'm afraid this is going to be it. So anyway, have a great night, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Again, the channel was originally put out to express condolences and my gratitude towards one of the best YouTubers and people that I'd watched, and forever grateful to them. And he always closed with the line, keep your faith in Jesus Christ. And I'm saying exactly that. Keep your faith in Jesus Christ. And hopefully I'll have the other 4th of July video up soon. So hey, thank you guys. Have a great evening.